Hey man, it's your boy Chris Lee, aka CEasy. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the lifestyle win. Welcome back to another video. So in today's video, I feel like we have like a highly anticipated, sought after video, and that is going to be my $1,500 Travis Scott merch collection video. And if you guys do not know, the pricing comes from like today's like resale value. So like I have about, give or take, I got 6 pieces in my collection that I'm gonna go ahead and showcase to you guys. These pieces, now they're not only mine, basically this collection is like, part of it is from like mine, my girls. We just went ahead and basically that's made it into a video because, you know, she has some oversized shirts, all my shirts are oversized, so we just be going back and forth. However, the only piece in this collection that I cannot physically put on my body because it's just too small are the Travis Scott Air Forces, the sale versions, because he wears a size 4.5. But we're gonna go ahead and take a look at each and every single one of these pieces. But first, I need to put on one of the pieces. But bro, where is he? Oh shoot. If you guys are wondering, before I even go ahead and show you guys the first piece of this collection, I need you guys to smash that like button. Let's see if we get 100 likes on this video. And if you're new to the freaking channel, make sure you guys subscribe. Bro, to 10,000 subscribers, we're gonna hit it this freaking month. Okay, so without further ado, and wasting no time, we're gonna get right on into my very first piece. For each one of these pieces, I'm basically gonna make them full screen just so you guys can go ahead and see them like up close and personal. But essentially, this is the Astroworld seasonal pass. So if you guys do not know, I think this was like in 2018. Or it was even 2018. Yeah, I believe it's 2018. I believe it's 2018. But essentially, before I went ahead and got into college, Travis, bro, he was showing Houston so much freaking love. So essentially what he did, it was like the weirdest, most sketchy thing I ever seen an artist do. Essentially, he was just like, if you want, he basically said, I forgot what it was. It was like, tap this link, you had to fill out some stuff, so they will go ahead and like send you something. He's like, I got a surprise for you guys. And essentially the email that they sent out to the people was that there's gonna be like some type of surprise pop-up concert thing in Houston, but you need to get there by like a certain time. And it was like, they gave us the notice like 2 hours before, and it's just like, we rushed on over there. I had to finesse my way to the front. So essentially, I went with my girl. She wasn't my girl at the time, but she is my girl now. So I went with my girl, she went with her friend, and them two, they finessed their way to the front, right? And then me and my bros, we kind of finessed our way to where they was at. So they was really the plugs to help us get in because we were literally like the cutoff. Like if they didn't finesse their way to the front, we would have not made it into that thing. And prior to this point, I wasn't like the biggest Travis fan. I messed with his music, but I wasn't like a, you know, like a ride or die, like hardcore fan. But after this day, it was like a crazy circus thing. He had like these girls body painted as like tigers and lions and all this weird stuff. They had them doing tricks and stuff, had some of them in cages. When I tell you, it was the weirdest, craziest thing. I think, I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna put it up for you guys.
Bro, these some real nice people, man.
I see. Essentially, I know you guys just saw that. It was like the craziest thing ever, but it was just, it was a very cool night. And they gave us this to get inside. And I got another piece from that day, but I'm not going to show you guys until I get to the piece, okay? So I think the next piece that we're going to go ahead and check out are the shoes. So let's make them fly. Oh shoot. It wasn't playing when they said they were going to make them fly. So essentially, we have let me make sure I'm not butchering the name, Air Force One Low Travis Scott. And essentially, the story for freaking these is insane, bro. Like, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, for this piece, as we can see, these are my girl shoes, they're size 4.5, but essentially, like, we all went. So it was me, my bro Prince, and my girlfriend, Francesca. We went to, he had like this pop-up thing in Houston to essentially go ahead and pick up some merch, and we came, I guess, kind of late. People really camped out for this stuff. We didn't camp out for it. So that we went ahead and we went, and the plan was to essentially go ahead and either pick up like some clothes, hopefully some shoes. We all had money ready, but literally we're in line for I think 4 freaking hours. They ended up having to cut off the line, and by the time we got in, literally there was like nothing left. There was a few bomber jackets that were going for like I think $400 or $500. All of the sneakers were essentially out, and the men's sizes, like the, you know, like from like the 9s to like 11s, they were all out. But fortunately for my girlfriend, she was able to go ahead and get her hands on these, and they're actually very fire, bro. I'm gonna go ahead and do an in-depth review on the channel very soon, just reviewing these shoes, just how they've been been holding up, you know, in 2020 and whatnot. Because I ain't gonna lie, these are a fire pair of sneakers, and I'm not gonna lie, once I get some bread, even though they're going for like $1,000 plus, I'm gonna go ahead and cop these for sure, because I really do like these. On top of that, they're a pair of Air Forces, and Air Forces is just an easy slip-on go-to. But essentially, this day was just a cool day. Like, so much funny stuff happened in the line and whatnot. I remember I'll tell y'all a funny story. So the funniest story is that at the time, we weren't dating at all. Like, we were not together. We were just really close friends. And I remember there was like an officer, like, I don't know what happened. I guess me and her, we got in a little scuffle or something. We was play fighting. I don't even know. And he was just like, man, don't treat your girl like that. And then like I had my bro Prince. He was like, yeah, that is his girl. And then we just looking at each other like, bro, why is they forcing? We is not together. Fast forward 2020, been together for a year. So that's the craziest thing. But yes, that is the most expensive piece, which is this in the collection. Now we're gonna get right on into the shirts. Okay, so for the first shirt that we have, I think this is just, I searched it up. The name is Astroworld promo tee. It is literally like the most basic tee ever. It literally just says Astroworld, and then at the back it says "Wish You Were Here" in just black and white. So it's just like, it's like one of those pieces, in my opinion. It's just like, if you really wanted a piece, but you just want something that you can always wear, boom, you just got it right over here. So nothing too special, no crazy design. I think this piece in particular is going for $120. I saw it on Poshmark for $120. So just an update, the shoes, size 4.5 on StockX. The lowest ask is $1,100 and it's $1,174. And then for the lanyard, I saw it on, I think, Poshmark as well for about $35. So that's just to kind of give you guys, it's like a counter to make sure that it is a $1,500 collection. And again, this shirt was going for $120. Now, and I mean, this is a cool tee, but again, it's nothing, I don't feel like this piece is highly sought after. It's no crazy design. It's really just everyday wear. And in my opinion, there are different substitutes that you can go for that for this price, but nonetheless, it is a nice Travis piece. And this is the first piece of the collection. And there's really no real story behind this one. This was my girl's. I just went ahead and got it from her. Now for this piece, I done pulled out this one for like a lot of things. She wants to hold on to this one so bad. I mean, it is her piece, but at the same time, I'm just like, bro, let me copy this. So this one is the Astroworld Festival from Houston in 2018. Unfortunately, I did not go to this one because I had a lot of school. This was when I was like hardcore med student freshman year. So I was not gonna go ahead and risk my grades to go to a concert. I just stayed in and I just studied. That's literally what I did. So I knew I had a few tests coming up and I was not gonna go ahead and put any of that off or put myself in a position to where I won't be able to perform highly. All right, remember guys, make sure you put the grades first before anything else. Okay, so this piece, it is a fire piece. This piece is going for $120 as well. Crazy piece. Crazy design. Like, this is just a nice freaking piece. Like, she did an amazing job copying this. She copied at the festival. The same thing that's in the front, they have it in a smaller print, and they have it in the back, big full screen. I'm glad she got it oversized. As we can see on the little box, it says I was there. And like, I know a lot of people who went to this concert, all my friends and whatnot, they had amazing, crazy stories about like losing their shoe, crazy mosh pits, and just overall, just nice lineup and just an amazing time. So this piece, I know it came with a whole lot of memories, and on top of that, it's an extremely fire piece, and it's one that I be rocking quite a lot. Okay, and now we're gonna go on to mine. We're gonna continue the freaking story from the beginning of the video. So if you can see this, guys, this is, I went to Astroworld and all I got was this effing t-shirt, okay? Wish you were here, or yeah, wish you were here. So essentially, I'm just gonna continue where I left off in the beginning. I hope you guys were paying attention. So as soon as we go ahead, as soon as I went ahead and I got inside, you see like all these freaking like stripper people, like just freaking like they had like no freaking clothes on. The body was painted like all of these exotic animals. You had leopards, cheetahs, tigers, lions, and whatnot. And then they had, at the back, there was like a merch section, but no one really knew. So at first, they had like this cool little pit thing. It was like a circle area. They had girls doing like some circus tricks. They had like a little ringleader making her go through like just do like crazy things, jump through like a hoop and stuff like that. And then they made an announcement basically saying that there's merch. Rushed there as fast as I could. Y'all know how I am with freaking pieces. And essentially they were giving out free things, and this was one that I copped. I got it in a size large. This was like the first time I think I actually went and I started to rock the oversized feel. I usually, before I went for more snug fits, like if you see, this is more of a, it hugs my body, but I ended up getting this one. They didn't have a medium. I was low-key really sad, and I was like, bro, let me just get the large. And fast forward, like a few years later, now I can't, like, I just love rocking like that oversized feel. Literally all my shirts I get in a large because I want it to be a little bit baggy on me so I can go ahead and just kind of rock it. However, with this shirt, it is kind of wide around here, but this piece, it definitely does come with a lot of memories. It's just crazy that I was like, after that night, I remember I even tweeted it and whatnot. I was just like, bro, like, I messed with Travis Scott heavy. Like, prior to that, I was like, oh, like, he's a really good artist, but I ain't really messing with it. I don't really see the hype. But like, just seeing that experience, the time, the thought, the effort that he even put to just kind of put on a show like that or just have an event like that, I'm just like, dang, like, he's doing it for like more than just like, I guess, like the money. He's doing it more than just the music. Like, he's doing it for, like, he makes it like an experience, and that's what I really rock with. Like, for real, like, he like, I feel like he puts all that stuff aside just to make sure like you'll never forget this moment. I don't think I'll ever forget that moment. And to wrap it up, we have the last piece of my collection. Oh, and I didn't say this piece is free, but again, it's gonna cost, like, if you try to find this piece right over here, it's gonna cost $120 as well. So those three pieces, $120, $120, $120. This piece over here, it goes for about $80. But yeah, like I said, just piggyback off of this one. After that time, I'm just like, bro, I'm messing with Travis Scott heavy. If he drops some merch, I'm gonna cop it. I remember, I think he had like an off-white thing or something. I forgot what it was. It was like he had a pocket on a white shirt and then the thing. I wanted to cop that, but I wasn't able to get it. Or like, I guess it sold out too quickly. And then I remember this came out and I was just like, a reversible freaking tee. Like, how's he gonna pull that off? There's no way. For $40 at the time, did I get two shirts in one? Of course, I have to cop this. Oh, and I was gonna order pieces. I'm like, I know no one's gonna have this piece right here. It's reversible. The front, I really like this one. Astroworld, wish you were here. It's gray. It has this cool little earth skeleton thing, and then on top of that you have the other side I don't really like, but guess what, I still got two sides, so if I want to wear it 2 days in a row, I'm not wearing the same thing. So essentially I went ahead and I copped this. I'm semi-happy with this piece. Like, the longer I have it, the more I tend to like it. Like, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, like, I remember I was rocking it today with this kind of little fit, and I'm just like, all right, this kind of hard. I like the wash color and whatnot. This overall, it's just a piece that I was happy. All right, guys, so this is my $1,500 Travis merch collection, or like Travis Scott collection. And essentially, man, I'm messing with each and every single one of these pieces. Will it increase in the future? Most freaking likely, especially if you're gonna drop some more music and a whole lot more merch. I'll definitely be on it, reviewing it. I know he dropped some stuff for like the Fortnite. I missed out on that one. I didn't even really pay it any mind. I feel like I should have. There's probably some fire pieces in there, but just overall, I like Travis Scott, his stuff. I still keep up with it. I know you guys saw he just dropped the Health kit like way back. I had to go ahead and cover that. But anyways, guys, this is the merch collection. As you guys know, like with these merch pieces, I usually got a story to tell with them. So if you guys enjoyed this video, just smash up that like button for me. Trying to get 100 likes on this video, and if you're new to the channel, what are you waiting for? You waited this far in the freaking video. I know you enjoyed the video, so just please go ahead and smash that subscribe button. But anyways, it's your boy Chris Aaliyah, aka CEasy, and I'm out.
I got a lot on my mind. 16 and O and that's 9. I got AK with the scores and 9.